Which day?
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death when I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
David hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't
He
I?
was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. There's someone else in my hour.
I brought David back to life.
I removed the chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind. I'm not broke. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are
Grateful if you could see your way to declaring me
insane, or at least
temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
You rang my doorbell.
The truck driver
The little girl.
killed himself.
David is weird.
She's watching me.
I need to put David
Molly.
out of his misery.
Is it okay to steal things?
Sleeping tablets.
Fingerprints?
Dead bodies.
I saw Jessica.
Should I kill David?
Hilda died last night.
Do you think I should tell her about
psychokinetics,
the photos?
Dr. Dekker seemed to like a drink.
bit of a drinking problem.
It's probably the same for Jaya.
One of his patients was trying to kill him,
He lent me some money.
leaving him messages.
Creature, human flesh.
I'd teleported.
Do you have that dream, Doctor?
Hey guys, 903. These people are crazier than shit. Just saying. We're back with more psychology fun and the infamous madness of Dr. Dekker, and it looks like we have the usual people to talk to. We'll start with our receptionist person. See what's going on. Where's she at?
I'm worried about you, Doctor. You seem quiet and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident?
What the hell?
You didn't know him, did you?
That's just weird.
Then why are your fingerprints on his vodka bottle? No, don't answer that. The Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. Who hasn't it touched? I'm so
Okay,
worried.
here we go. There's the title. Why are you worried?
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago.
I mean, I am
You
dealing with a bunch of
talk to
crazy
me
people.
as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
Does she?
I don't know.
Okay, I
Sorry.
can't say that. Let's see what she's got. What's the name? Do you think I'm going
Who
insane?
measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's fool. I'm keeping an eye on you. I won't let you go crazy.
What?
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
That's weird. She did lose the key too, though. Tell me about. Let's see here. How are you coping with your
I
grief?
think I'm okay with the grief now. My mother died suddenly, and I think
Holy
I was
crap.
projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her.
Dude, this chick
I
has
know
got
they're
some
not
shit
related.
going on.
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her,
Like
though, it was
murder?
different. She
I was gonna say, they should be
burst
different.
into flames. I was 7. They
Oh.
said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa,
That was a
but
long time ago.
She doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
Can we do this? How do you think your mother died? Nah, we can't do that one. Okay, so let's go back to the threat. Tell me about this.
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
Okay. No.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him he could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked.
What?
So he could imagine it for himself.
This dude's crazier than shit.
I think he did that with all his special patients.
I'm just saying.
I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
I don't know if I do believe in that sort of thing, but it sounds crazy. So, you know, crazy's good, I guess. We've already looked at all this, I believe, yeah. Did we look at the loan agreement? Oh, this is the loan agreement between Dr. Dekker and Mariana. Lender also agrees to consider the loan repaid in full should they die or become subject to any power of attorney. Okay, so it's paid in full, and it was only 36 months for $15,000, 3 years. She signed it. No, he's dead. So that is a reason right there.
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So he made them give into it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
That could be. Mariana.
I've been reviewing your files. I know.
This chick is like watching me like crazy.
But have you considered that Mariana may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed him? She had most to gain. She got all the money if he died. And it makes most sense, doesn't it?
Or it's you, and you're trying to question it. Who do you think she's going to say?
It's not your job to find out who the murderer is.
That's true.
It's the police.
That's true.
You can only point them in the right direction. Murder is a means to an end. There's a lot more going on here you should be thinking about.
Definitely this dude is caught up in this murder. I'm not sure the patients
Your
are improving.
patients will always be a bother, but you're caring for people. We do still care, don't we, Doctor?
Of course.
In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we?
Cool start, brah. Okay, so we might as well click on this one too.
A fictional space god that's resting at the bottom of the Atlantic. It's not likely, is it? Or maybe you think it is. Have you spoke to Mariana today?
No, I have not.
Really? That's your burning question? No, Doctor. Try again.
Okay. So she's done. Alright, so she said to speak to Mariana, so I might as well go to her next. And she's gonna be crazy
I'm
as shit.
fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts.
Oh, nice.
Nothing.
Oh, so you're cured. Maybe.
I can't really answer that.
Okay. probably do the drop bar. What the heck? There's no, like... It feels like I should be, like, asking something else other than that. Why is this blinking? Okay.
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
Okay. That's not weird.
Yeah. I did say that was a dream, didn't I?
Yeah, you told me you were dreaming.
Is it easier to swallow, knowing it's the truth?
What's the truth?
The truth is, I'm not like you, Doctor. Or anyone else. I can swim to the bottom of the ocean for hours. And people follow me. Even if it's the last thing they do.
Yeah, that's not weird or anything.
People follow me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow. To see the creature.
What creature? What creature?
I'm not sure what you'd call it. A wisp?
Wisp?
A star?
Star?
So bright. Warm. Loving. I don't know why it leaves me. It only wants the others. It feeds on them.
Ugh. That's not weird. This chick's getting dark.
When I look down, I black out. But if I can just keep looking forward, no blackouts. I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
Yeah. So you're feeding that? When what?
You really want to know?
Yeah. Duh, I just asked.
If I look down, it's writhing. Just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive.
Is she killing people or something? This is crazy.
Creature. It's all inside them.
Ugh.
Poking holes through them that they shouldn't have.
They shouldn't have both.
They just eat
Okay, that's just weird.
slowly.
That's gross. This is probably not going to work.
No.
Yeah. The creature eats them.
The missing people. That's where they go. I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor. Creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. It's our secret.
This chick is crazy. That sounds like a psychologist
It's
question.
our secret. What will you tell people that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me. When you visit,
What are you talking about? You crazy
I let you
bitch.
do it because sometimes
I
I'm
let you do it?
ashamed
What?
of what I've done.
What are you talking about?
You make me feel like I deserve it.
Here we go.
You get inside me, Doctor,
What?
and it hurts. And you don't care.
What?
I've got nothing to say about that. You'll have to ask me something else.
Alright, drop that box. This is crazy. Okay, we're done with that, I guess. What missing people?
I can't explain what happened with John.
John?
He followed me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean. I blacked out. He'd gone. You must have read about John in the news. He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. And he had a way with words, but he was also a cheat.
Oh.
The creature liked eating him a lot. But I can't explain what happened next.
So we're gonna ask what happened next, because you can't explain
I
it.
left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed at my house. He's not wet at all. No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him.
What? Oh god, this
Lots
is...
of holes. His inside is on the outside.
Oh my god, dude, this chick is nuts.
Ball, tangled worms. And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor.
Okay, so this is her
Didn't
case.
That's why I'm here.
Right. Let's see what she said. Okay. Let's see what she says.
They think I killed John. John and some others.
She's a serial killer, dude.
They need to know whether I'm insane or not. My lawyer, he says
She's the one
I'm
that's paid
insane,
for.
but that he needs you to rubber stamp it.
So she's probably acting insane.
Do you think I'm insane, Doctor? I told you how grateful I'd be. But you need to fix my problem first. If they try me as sane, I'll be in prison for a long time. And then, how would you get your reward, Doctor?
What? This chick is like on fire, crazy.
I don't know anything about that. I don't have an answer for you.
Okay, let's see if they get drop down thing. Did you get it?
No. The creature killed John.
Okay. Okay, so I can't ask either one of those things.
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
Okay, surely you knew he had one. You right, Death? Did you take the prescription pad?
Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor. And after all our sessions, I'm not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate.
Okay, so let's ask this one.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane.
Oh, he thought you were saying too.
In his
Okay.
opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it.
So he's dead.
Dr. Dekker was a hack. You're special. You're good at your job.
She's trying to manipulate me, is what she's
You
doing.
know I have problems.
And I got problems. One of them is I'm a mermaid that feeds things to creatures.
I don't know about that.
Alright, let's see. Do you write down death threats? Did you kill them? Because of the money.
Why would I do that? Dr. Dekker
$15,000?
transferred our loan
Duh.
agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
Ew. Okay.
I don't know why she did it, but Dr. Dekker got repaid, and now my agreement is with Claire. You should ask her.
That is weird that Claire would have been involved in all, although she was seeing Dr. Dekker.
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
That's not creepy.
That's not something I know about.
See if that works. Okay, so I think we're done. Da-da-da. Oh, how would you know Claire? Has anyone else turned up at your home?
You're a naughty one, Doctor.
Oh, God.
You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it?
Well,
Don't you remember? That's a shame. You had fun. If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
uh-huh. See how you are? You're crazy. You're crazy, lady.
She's the woman that took over the loan I had with Dr. Dekker.
That was easy enough. Wow. Okay, so we can't ask that. She's crazy, dude. Alright, next person, I think? Trying to think of something I could... What kind
If
of...
you can't remember, I'm certainly... Can you remember what you did? I don't have anything to say about that.
So it does this. So is that it? Tell me...
I don't have...
Okay, so we're done with that, I think. Any more asterisks? Oh, here. Hello.
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the
So, what happened next?
I left him to be eaten.
Okay, so I think... What do I do when I visit? Okay. Alright, next person. Crazy lady. Who do we want? Let's do Claire, because she was talking about Claire. So this
I'm
chick...
fine.
Oh, this is not the chick that was dating
I
Dr.
killed
Dekker.
David.
Oh, well. You're fine. You
Again.
killed David. Again. Zombie David. Not the regular David, but the zombie
You
David.
went too far.
Let me guess. He killed the kiddo.
David is a monster.
Well, he's a zombie.
Anushka, she's
So, you know, that's a monster.
hanging up. David hunted her and hung her up like
Oh,
an animal.
oh, God.
Doctor, I think I'm going to be sick. I can't talk about this. Let's talk about something else. Please. Like my diagnosis.
Like her what? Oh, diagnosis. Did he
With
kill the
an
girl?
axe.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
I got him to put his head
Oh, kill
on
David.
the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head. When I picked it up, he was smiling.
Oh my gosh.
Probably a muscle spasm. I buried him near the lake house. I'm not sure I'll be allowed a second funeral.
Probably not.
Besides, it's close enough to visit.
I gotta spell things right.
You promised you'd diagnose me as temporarily insane.
I didn't promise
You
you.
can't go back on that now.
I think all of these people are acting to get out of trouble.
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away to stop people stealing it.
Yeah?
I've already told you, I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write him death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
Who would? Yeah, would.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, so that wasn't the right thing to ask, obviously. What the hell? Wait, was she just carrying a bat or something? What the hell was that?
Oh, the continuing saga of Dr. Dekker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met. Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him.
Oh, that one. Okay.
He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
Let's see. Okay.
I don't really know the girl, but I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker. I mainly did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl. I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest.
Okay, so.
He called me on Valentine's night. He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace. I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
Okay, so.
That's not relevant here.
Piece of shit. Let's see here. What if I don't think you're insane? Oh,
Yes,
why would he want to kill David?
Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
What if I don't think you're insane?
Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life?
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it will be fun.
Is that a
For me,
threat?
at least.
No. Threats are usually made without the intention of following them through.
Oh,
This is quite the opposite.
that's crazy.
That isn't important right now. Can we focus?
Do you tend to kill me?
Surely that isn't what you need to be asking me right now.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Anything else? There's only one asterisk
You
right there.
promised you'd diagnose me as temporarily. Doctor, it's only been a few days since I last murdered my
I did not
husband.
promise.
Choose your words carefully. It's a fine thing to accuse me of making this all up when I've just killed the only proof I have. Focus, Doctor.
Okay,
You're
so
not asking the right question.
okay, so I think we're done here. Go to the next person. Who we want to do next? Bryson, Nathan. I'll do Nathan. Hello again.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're going to have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though? I've got nothing.
I spelled that wrong. Something. Hypnotism? Yeah, I
I've
did
heard
spell
you
it wrong.
can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words.
What is the key word?
I can't say what it is.
Why
I
not?
don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep.
Really?
Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back, I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later.
Wow.
I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
Ew, so we could say Uranus.
I don't want it to be triggered. Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even...
Uranus? Earth? Mars. Uranus is Uranus the one, maybe? Is that it? I think it is Uranus. That's a weird keyword, just saying. Saturn? Oh, he's gone. It was Saturn. Sweet! Let's see what he does. Come back. Dude, come back. It was Saturn. Okay. Drop down. See, I should have just kept asking planets. I would have got to Saturn eventually. Yeah, let's see here. Now you're hypnotized, right? Are you still hypnotized? Hey, what's up? Slightly MDA. Okay. You just went into a trance. Who murdered Dekker?
Today, Doctor. Today we will have fun. Other days I've told you who it is. Today you can work it out for yourself. Maybe that will move things forward for me.
See what it says?
No. Sorry.
No, sorry. Sorry, Dad. You just went into a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I
Saturn.
have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is
Yes.
it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
Tell me, fool.
You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor. But that one's a duck.
Oh. Pat?
It's about time travel.
God, this thing gets weirder and weirder, dude. What about time travel?
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once. The doctor said she was legally still alive.
What? Oh,
The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around.
Talking about Hannah
It
again.
was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital. Because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
Okay, do you think... who do you... Okay.
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
So now we're finding out it's his fault.
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but...
You
suppose
brought
I'm
it
not
up,
taking
dude.
notes.
You brought it up, bro. Brah. You brought it up. Just saying. Do you still feel guilty?
The worst thing about my condition is that people think they're asking
the
me
truck
something
driver.
for the first time. I get asked the same thing over and over again. I've actually lost track of what I've already told you and what you're supposed to know. So what if the truck driver had the same combination of sleeping tablets and alcohol that Dr. Dekker had? That doesn't prove a thing.
What the hell? Okay, I asked if he killed the truck driver. You know,
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana. I don't think I know about that.
okay, see if he went swimming with her. Why, thanks to
We went on a
Mariana.
date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up.
Which she doesn't drink,
She
supposedly.
can dance.
She can dance.
I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward.
Huh.
Do you think Mariana likes me?
She likes everybody, dude.
Thanks, Doctor. That's what I'm hoping.
Of course, she did kill someone, too. So, I mean, turned him inside out. I can't remember how... There it is.
What are you trying to get me to say? I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it.
Oh, he knows about the death
He's in a
threats.
murderer ticket to cover their tracks.
Probably.
I was trying to find his bloody paper spike to stop him using it in our sessions. I was just going to take it, but one of the other patients walked in on me. I had to improvise.
Improvise?
Claire Castleford. That's who's been writing the death threats on his prescription pad. I didn't really want to say, but I think people need to know now that it's gone missing. Dr. Dekker told me it was Claire Castleford. He said he knew who the culprit was, but he thought it was more fun that they didn't know that he knew. Madness.
God This gets crazier and crazier, yo. Why about Hannah being on life support?
I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly. I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die.
Do you ever think to drive away from the lorry? Okay, what else we got? Yeah, it's a prescription pad. Why thanks to Mariana?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay. Let's see what else. Once. About time travel. Okay, I think we're done with this guy. Let's go to Ellen. She's weird.
I don't know anything about. I'm good.
Hey, it doesn't work, by the way.
I feel better. Last session, I was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something.
What the freaking crap?
A little thank you for being so nice.
I'm not eating anything
They're
you give me.
cookies.
Yeah, I'm not eating this. Thank you? I'll say thank you.
You're very welcome.
That's how you act.
I'm not sure where you're going with that.
How is work? You talk about work all the time. Why were you feeling negative?
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable?
Right.
It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some footballer might have said it.
Who's Mac? That's the guy she
I
dated
told
with.
you about Max, right?
Went on a date, right?
Didn't I mention him before?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story.
Let's
Max
hear it.
is 77.
What the freaking
He was
crap?
one of my patients.
Oh my
I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently.
Oh shit.
Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
Gotta ask, sorry.
Sorry, I don't know. Why don't you check your notes? Maybe there's something else you could ask me?
Okay. Okay. Who is Max's sister?
Eleanor, her name was.
Oh god.
Is. Like I say, she doesn't even know where she is now. But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it?
No. Not really.
Sorry, Doctor.
Oh, okay, so
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me, but he said he just wanted to have one more date with her, and then he wouldn't ask me again.
and
to
then
be
he asked you
fair,
again.
He was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation.
He is 77. Oh, I'm a specialist. Because, you know, I'm a specialist. You know anything about the prescription?
What about the prescription pad? Yes, I took it.
Oh, Jesus.
I had to. Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift. Maybe he was just winding me up. I don't know.
Dude, this chick
But he
cannot
said
steal a
that he
prescription
could
pad. That's like a
write
felony.
a prescription, and whatever he wrote on it would be true. Like he could write,
Oh my God.
Ealing can no longer shift. And that would be it. I wouldn't be able to shift anymore.
He was...
What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand. Someone was sending Dr. Dekker death threats.
I kind of asked
No
that, but not
idea.
in the way that was.
You never said anything to me about it. I could never hurt anyone. You have to believe me, Doctor. I don't really have...
Sorry. Oh, to take away your gift. What's in the cookies? Why did Max die?
I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works. I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant?
You know.
I suppose he was just trying to cure me.
Yeah. That
I
makes
mean,
sense.
I thought he believed that I could shift, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he
Right.
was just humouring me
Because
the
you're
whole
batshit
time.
crazy? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Could be right.
Thing is, because Max didn't
Yeah, why'd
die,
you do it again?
he saw me change back after I let go of his hand. There wasn't anything I could do about it.
Okay, let's not do the cookie thing. I'm not sure I want to insult her. Let's see, do what kind of cookies?
The usual stuff. Flour, sugar, butter, chocolate chips,
Ooh, chocolate chips.
and my special ingredient.
Oh,
A
God.
little herbalist magic to give you some pep. You look like you need it.
Me?
I don't know what to tell you. That doesn't ring a bell.
Sure, yeah, there.
You can put herbal remedies in food. The effect's more subtle, but it does work.
Okay, so let's see here. Perhaps you should ask someone else a question. Okay, we're done with that. Let's see, is there anything here? Will you see Max again? That won't work. What else we got here? Why didn't Max die? What do you mean usually works? Hello. Okay. Does that work? Nope. Okay, we're done. On to Brass, the grave digger. Hey there.
I don't know why.
Hi.
I'm not feeling very well.
Don't
I
look
tried
well.
to sleep through the midnight hour,
Just saying.
and I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up,
Well, you should have slept
it
through
was
the midnight.
looking at me. That thing was looking at me. Time was still frozen. I can't escape it. I'm doomed.
You're dead, dude. Are you scared?
That's not really what you want to ask me, is it?
How are you doomed?
It knows what I did with Dr. Dekker. It's been taunting me.
What did you do with the...
It wanted me to follow it, so I did. It brought me here, Doctor.
Oh,
Here.
Jesus.
It thinks I killed Dr. Dekker. I'm sure of it. I don't know.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Did you kill Dr.
I
Dekker?
took his body.
What the frick?
It was me. I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't think burial would be enough.
So you
Maybe I would cremate him,
out of the coffin.
but the body disappeared.
Oh my god. Seriously, dude?
I know you want to be buried, but it's never the end, is it? I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial.
You have a
But when I
private
came
tool shed?
back, he'd gone. It was locked, and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I was just seeing if Claire was there. Maybe... do you know anything about the missing... Okay, someone... Oh, maybe someone
If
else moved.
someone else moved Dekker, they'd had to have picked the lock, moved the body, and then locked up again.
That's just weird.
Why go to the trouble of locking up again?
Because you're crazy, yo. Think you
It's
got
not
teleported?
out of the question to think that Dr. Dekker teleported himself out of the tool shed. If I can do it, he probably can. That's the kind of thing I've been thinking.
While he's dead, he
But the thing
teleported
that's been
himself.
following me, it can teleport too. I think the thing might be Dekker. Is the thing Dekker?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
Perhaps. It had crossed my mind that Dr. Dekker perhaps resurrected himself. Maybe he wasn't dead, just sleeping.
Oh gosh, dude. No, the thing is not Dekker.
So it is. You worried me then, Doctor. I thought you were starting to believe in the unbelievable too.
I don't think so. I don't think so, sir. No, I don't think so. What has been happening? Are you still stealing things?
I teleported back into the art gallery after our session in the midnight hour. I replaced the painting.
Oh, good job.
So, I haven't stolen anything for a long time now. Perhaps a cheeky borrow best describes it.
Cheeky borrow. How was Jessica?
I waved back at Jessica yesterday, and she smiled. It was bigger than normal.
Yeah.
I think we may have made a connection, Doctor.
Oh, good.
The photos I have of her, I think I'm going to destroy them.
Good call.
They're my
Why
problem.
You still
not
have them?
hers.
Why do you still?
Sorry, Doctor.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
I've tried to avoid my extra hour. I tried to sleep through it. I did try one thing.
What?
I spied on you, Doctor.
What the freaking crap, dude?
You have a strangeness, don't you? I have nothing to say about that.
Did I spell it
You're
right?
missing the point.
Okay, let's see here. What's strangeness? I spelled it wrong.
You live in
I'm
the
an idiot.
same house as Dr.
Forgot the E.
Dekker. I spied on him several times,
Same
so I know the
house?
house very well. You kept it
Maybe
almost
I am
entirely
Dr.
the same.
Dekker.
Why did you live in the same house as Dr. Dekker? Is it a perk? Or you, Dr. Dekker?
I am Dr. Dekker. What if I say yes? Let's see.
I thought you were. You've come back to teach us all a lesson, haven't
That's
you?
right. I'm gonna put
To
the foot through
punish
your
us
ass.
for trying to kill you.
Oh.
No, it can't be you. Prove to me you're Dr. Dekker.
Nice. I messed with him, dude. Inquisitive. Wait.
That's not important, Doc.
That is very important, sir. Seems important.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know.
Okay, so none of that is working.
I didn't steal Dekker's pad. I didn't have to. If I wanted to use it, I could just teleport in here and steal a sheet. Why take the whole pad? Why be that obvious?
True, true. Okay, so I've talked to everybody. See if there's anything else on there. Okay, death threats.
Well, kudos to whoever had the guts to do that. Wasn't me. What did they say? You've piqued my interest now.
I don't even know, because I haven't seen them.
The thing that's following me, it doesn't have a face. I saw it close up when it was standing over me. It has no face, no eyes, no mouth, no nothing. Inside its hood is just space. Just a black hole.
A black hole, really?
I tried to sleep through my extra hour. I didn't want to face it.
Dude, if I had an extra hour
That
sleep every day,
thing has been
that'd
taunting
be
me.
amazing. If I had an extra
Still
hour, I would
religious.
sleep through it. Also, just saying. Alright, let's ask him. Okay, so I think we're done. Question history, responses, clues. Alright. Oh, I can accuse. Look at that. I can accuse. Let's go to Claire. Can I accuse? I wonder what happens. I wonder if I lose if I accuse. Oh, maybe this is the end, dude. Today is the day. Okay, so who do we think this is, guys? There's no tomorrow. I have to accuse one of these people. Jaya, Bryce, Claire. Claire is like straight out threatening me. I thought Mariana had a good alibi. I really think it's either Claire or Nathan. But I'm leaning towards Claire. I really am. But see, she's got that knife. I'm going to go with Jaya, because I think she's crazier than shit. Okay, who murdered Dr. Dekker? Here we go. This could be the failing point. We have Bryce the Gravedigger. We have Ellen with the herbal remedies and transforms. I really don't think it's her. I could be wrong. Claire, I think she's too crazy to do it. I really do. I think it's one of these three right here for sure. He had the key card, but I think Jaya dropped it on purpose to frame him. She had a lot of reasons to do it, but I think she's kind of too obvious. I'm really thinking it's Jaya. I need more proof that it's Jaya, but I really think it's Jaya.
Doctor, we've had a bad day, haven't we? If you think I'm guilty, then one of your patients must have you just where they want you. I'll forget this indiscretion and go and put the kettle on. And perhaps you can have a lie down or something.
Is that as good as it gets? That's all that happens? Okay, so accuse. It's not her. So I said one of these two. Let's go with Nathan.
Doctor, really? You said I was guilty yesterday too. And here we are.
What the
again.
hell?
Nobody's going to miss it. You've talked to the patients here. He was the problem. He cursed me, I'm sure, and with 2 weeks of straight days after his death.
I could be
What more
completely
proof do
wrong
you
about all
need?
this. Jesus.
I'll tell you what I told the police yesterday. Dr. Dekker phoned me on Valentine's evening, and shortly afterwards, I was standing in his office holding a paper spike covered in his blood. I
Wow.
have no
Here
idea
we
how
go.
I got there or what I did.
See, he was
I
my
just
next
woke
bit.
up like that. There was a suicide note, I took it. I'll show it to the police, but not to you. I think Dekker wanted me to kill him. I think he called me and activated
guess I
some
got
kind
it
of
right,
kill
sort
switch
of.
because he wanted to end it all. That's going to be difficult to prove, but if you're showing them today's footage, make sure you show them the part where you activate me. You failed to do that yesterday. What do I need to say to get you to believe I'm innocent, Doctor? Tell me. We can try again tomorrow.
I think you're guilty, sir. Okay, it took me a second to catch the killer. 2 tries. But what about your patience? Wow. And what about you? Okay, so I really did think it was Jaya and she was framing him at first. Insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Einstein. Yeah? So what, did I do the same thing over and over again?
I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions? I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it. To participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
It looks like Terry won't be coming back.
Of course you did.
She hasn't been in for a while, and I thought she just had a bug or something, but from what I've heard, it's not good. Apparently, she's in intensive care, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. Well, I'm not going to lie. Works much easier without her watching over me.
You eat your cookies, Joe?
Does that make me a horrible person?
Yes, it
I
does.
suppose in hindsight it was self-defense all along. It hadn't occurred to me that I was just defending myself when I stabbed him. It probably just took the right lawyer to help me see it that way. I'm happy I'm
She's good
free,
money.
obviously. Who wouldn't be? There's just one small problem, Doctor. My husband. He's still alive.
You are crazy. You cut his head off.
What I want to know is how did you know which patient was the murderer? I mean, they all lied to you, didn't they? I'm just glad it's business as usual around here and
I
I'm
don't
not
trust
having
this
to look
chick
for another doctor
at all.
again.
Just saying.
It's embarrassing. Dr. Dekker almost caught me writing the advert for his replacement.
What the hell is that?
The curse continues at Dr. Dekker's psychiatry practice, where another physician has been murdered by a patient.
What?
Found by night cleaning staff, Dr. Dekker's replacement was pinned to the chair with a paper spike, in what police are describing as a copycat murder. Jaya. You're supposed to be looking after them. How many more do we have to go through before you get a good one?
You're welcome. I told you it was Jaya the whole time. Okay, guys, this is Donald 03, Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. I'm going to tell you about this game. It's probably more fun to play than it is to watch. It's as fun as watching a movie, but being interactive with it. I think it was $9.99 or $5.99. I can't remember on Steam. Is worth every penny. You'll see how many hours I played in all my videos. I did the whole playthrough. This is probably one of the games that I played all the way from start to finish lately. One of the only games that I've done for a while. That's how much I enjoyed it. Achievement unlocked. Second time lucky. Achievement unlocked. Hint me baby one more time. So I used a lot of hints instead of typing. Searches made 1009. Responses found 121 out of 155. Act progress 100%. Overall progress 100%. Hints used 688. I guess when you tab down that scroll bar, you get hints. But anyway, yeah, I would recommend this as long as it's like something you want to do, chill, sit on the couch or sit on the chair and just relax. Like, if I had a choice to watch a movie or play this game, I'd probably play this game. You know what I mean? That's just how I think about this game. But anyway, this is 903. If you watched all of these, kudos to you, because I know they're really long and a lot of just kind of watching me click and laugh at things. But this is the end, and I think I did pretty good. I really thought it was Jaya, though. I thought she was framing the patients, but I got it on the second try.